iced out, tennis chains iced out. Whole wonders round my neck, looking like a lighthouse. Little nigga piped out, chopper make it pipe down. Running man, catch me if you can.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's your main man, Kodak Stan, and today we're back with another Finesse Kid video. So guys, with the trailer of Pokemon Break Bronze 2 dropping, a lot of hype has been going around. You know, everybody's kind of excited for this new game that might be coming out. Who knows when? It's a new year. It's finally 2018. It's January 1st. So people are hoping that this new Pokemon Break Bronze game will be coming out in 2019. Alright, so I know a lot of people are hoping like please, let this game come out this year. We beg you. And I know a lot of hype has been made. And the other day I was actually just kind of like chilling, you know, minding my business, and I was thinking about, you know, the new gen Pokemon game that's supposed to be coming out and everything. I was watching all these theories and stuff about, you know, what the starter Pokemons may be, and I realized Pokemon Break Bronze 2 is going to be a custom game that's based off Pokemon, and is going to have, I am assuming, to avoid the same fate that Pokemon Break Bronze had, is going to have its own custom Pokemon to avoid these situations and problems. So I realized I made a connection. Own custom Pokemons also mean own custom starters. So I was like, wow, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Like, this is basically a whole new Pokemon game being made. Like, that's literally what it is. It's like a new gen Pokemon game being made, kind of like how Sun and Moon completely had new Pokemons on a new region with like a new story and everything. Unless you count you know, the Alolan type Pokemons, like you know, Pokemons that are original, but you know, that's a different argument. But it pretty much had a completely new Pokemon Pokédex list and everything. So I figured this is literally what that is. It's just basically a new gen Pokemon game on Roblox. So I was like, you know what, that's pretty cool. And while I was like, you know, checking out all these theories for the new gen Pokemon game that's supposed to be coming out, I kind of ran into this really cool picture where I saw some really cool starter Pokemons that caught my attention. I was like, whoa, could you imagine if they added this in Pokemon Break Bronze 2? This needs to be added. So here on the screen we have the 3 Pokemon that I saw, and I was like, wow, that's pretty dope. So first up, as a water type starter, we have Salaquat, which I think is supposed to be kind of like, you know, what people would expect Salamander to be, you know what I mean? I guess that's what people were expecting it to be, like kind of like that type of Pokemon. It's obviously a Salamander Pokemon, and it's pretty cool. I was thinking, wow, this Pokemon has a lot of potential, bro. This could be the first water dragon type starter Pokemon. And I know some of you guys do recall back to Gen 1 where Kingdra was like the only water dragon type Pokemon to ever exist, and that was such an OP, like an overpowered combination, because it's pretty much like, bro, water dragon is already resistant, because a dragon type alone is already OP, and it has a huge resistance to a bunch of different Pokemon types, you know, like fire, grass, water, you know, like what else? I'm pretty sure it has a resistance to electric types too. So it was an OP combo, and I was like, dang, that's pretty sick. Now we have fairy types in the game, where it's kind of like, all right, so now even if it's a water dragon type, because at first, if you're a water dragon type, pretty much your only weakness was so the only thing that was super effective against you was dragon type attacks. that gives you, like, you know, a very big security, especially if the Pokemon had good, like, if a Pokemon has good stats and is a water dragon type, it's gonna be pretty good. But now we have fairy types in the game, so it's like, even if you are a water dragon type Pokemon, because you had that coverage from the water where you would be resistant to ice or whatever, now you don't, you know, now you have that, but now we also have fairy types, so it's like, even if you're a water dragon, you would still have a weakness to dragon and fairy types. But regardless, I think that would be a really cool idea. This Salico Pokemon, I feel like it would be like a very strong, like, special attacker. I feel like it would be a special attacking dragon type rather than a physical attacker. I feel like it could be like really good in special attacking and then really good in speed. So it'd be like a really fast cannon type Pokemon where it's just like, it's crazy, dude. Like, it's all over the place, because the Pokemon looks pretty slim, looks pretty slick, and obviously we don't have the, you know, an idea of what the final evolution would be, but I feel like they could definitely make something cool out of this design right here. Next on the list, we have Rascaleaf. Rascaleaf is, bro, when I saw this Pokemon, bro, I was like, yo, this is sick. This is so cool. It's like a little small gorilla monkey, and it has like a leaf on his head and everything. I was like, bro, this would be the coolest Pokemon ever. Now, usually when I see like a gorilla or something like that, I think of, like, you know, something strong, aggressive, and, like, you know, very, you know, forward and everything, you know, like, if it punches you in the face, like, you're done for. But so, like, obviously that makes me think a fighting type. But when I took a second look at this, I was like, huh, we already have Chestnut. You know, Chespin already gave us the grass fighting type combination. And I looked at Rascaleaf again, I was like, wow, this could give us the grass dark type combination. Now that would be really cool, because obviously it's a gorilla. So I was thinking, like, it could kind of have like a very mischievous attitude, if that makes sense. You know, instead of being like this, you know, like, crazy fighter, kind of like in like, how do I say this? Kind of like in the Jungle Book, how the monkeys are very, like, deceitful and always up to mischief and just messing with people. I feel like it would be that kind of monkey, kind of like a dirty fighter or whatever. I feel like it could give it, like, really cool moves that would fit this Pokemon perfectly. You know, like some more physical leaf attacks, because I feel like this Pokemon would be a really good physical attacker. I feel like it would have like a lot of HP or defense, or I feel like it would just have a lot of HP and be really strong in physical attacking when I look at this Pokemon. That's what I see. It wouldn't be the fastest, but it wouldn't be the slowest either. You know, like Salico would be kind of like the fast special attacker, and then Rascaleaf would be the very, like, you know, like a decent speed physical attacker that would hit you with, like, very strong attacks, or where the game, like, you know, Pokemon Breaking Grounds 2 creators could come up with. Last on the list, we have Calflare. Okay, I kind of like how what they did with the play on words here, the Calflare, like kind of like a calf, you know, calf flare. Yeah, I liked it. I don't know. I guess it was just being a nerd or whatever. Now, this Pokemon, looking at this, what I see is a fire ground type. Now, just simply because I feel like this could become a really cool Pokemon where it's like, you know, very lava based or whatever, like not just fire, but in terms of lava, like where it could be a very cool ground type Pokemon. Not only that, we never had a fire ground type starter. All right, now fire ground is a pretty cool combination, if I do say so myself. It's not the best, because it kind of takes away the resistance from grass types, but it also helps on the ground type side of it. So I guess if you're looking at it from a ground type perspective, it's like, okay, now you're secure from grass types. But if you're looking at it from the fire types perspective, it's kind of like, okay, now you're no longer resistant to grass types, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like a neutral situation, because it cancels out with each other. But I still think it would be a really cool combination, simply because now, you know, this fire type would have something to use against rock types and everything. And I just feel like it would be a really cool combination just because we haven't had a fire ground type Pokemon. You know what I mean? we've had a fire ground type Pokemon, but not a fire ground type starter Pokemon. We've had like loads of fire fighting type Pokemon. I'm just trying to figure out, why have we had so many fire fighting type starter Pokemon and we haven't had a fire ground type Pokemon that's very like, you know, like based around like lava, that has like lava attacks. Like make custom attacks for this Pokemon where it like shoots out lava or something, you know what I mean? So that's all for today's video, guys. Those were just my ideas on some potential Pokemon starters that could be made in Pokemon Break Bronze 2. I feel like they could do something really cool with this. I feel like they could definitely make this into a really cool idea and, like, you know, make some really cool evolutions to these Pokemon to give them really cool abilities and stats. Do me a favor, if you guys definitely want this to like happen, you guys should definitely share this video with the game developers or Pokemon Break Bronze. Or if you want something like kind of similar to this, like the Pokemons don't have to be this exact design, but you know, give them some inspiration. You know, don't be scared to share this with the game developers, because they're game developers. They like to hear what their fans and players like want. They like to hear their ideas. I feel like a lot of times people are scared to share their opinion with content creators. I feel like the reality is, like, that's what content creators want. They want ideas, they want input to help make their games better, because they're getting ideas from the people who are going to be playing their games. So you're helping them make their game more fun for you. Now, with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you are subscribed and haven't done so, hit the notification button so you know when your boy uploads another dope video just like this one. And also, guys, Happy New Year's. Drop down in the comments below what kind of fan-made or custom Pokemon do you think that they should make, or what kind of Pokemon ideas that you have in mind. Let me know down in the comments below. And with that being said, until next time, guys, we are out.